Welcome. My name is Mark Manassi, and I am the Basic Skills Coordinator and an English ESOL professor at San Diego Miramar College. This presentation is about how to use articles a, and the correctly. Many students do not like studying articles. Why? Well, there are so many exceptions to article rules. So some students end up never thinking about the reasons why we use articles, or they simply guess and hope they get it right. Yes, articles are hard, but there are some questions we can ask ourselves to make them a little easier. There are 4 questions you want to ask yourself when deciding on which article to use. 2 of the questions are a little easier. 2 of the questions are a little harder. First, ask yourself if your noun is common or proper. This presentation is going to focus on common nouns. These are nouns like pen, table, and desk. Proper nouns are specific people, places, or things and have capital letters like Mark or San Diego. The next question you need to ask yourself is if your noun is count or non-count. This is a very difficult question and will be the basis of another video. For now, count nouns can be made plural with an S, like boys, and non-count nouns cannot be made plural with an S, like water. The third question you want to ask yourself is if your noun is singular or plural. This is not very hard. If your noun is count and does not have an S, it is singular. If your noun is count and does have an S, then it's plural. The last question is another hard question. Is your noun definite or indefinite? A definite noun is one which both the speaker and listener know about. An indefinite noun is one which the noun is new or unknown information. This leads to a lot of confusion for students because these articles can change throughout a conversation or a piece of writing. That's a lot of questions for tiny little words, but with practice and the following chart, it gets a lot easier. This chart is from the grammar book, and it helps visualize the questions we just talked about. As you ask yourself the questions, is my noun common or proper? Is my noun count or non-count? Is my noun singular or plural? Is my noun definite or indefinite? You move down the chart until you find the article that you will most likely use. Let's take a look at some examples. In this sentence, the boy is cute, you'll see that boy is our noun, and the is our article. So if we go up to our noun chart, boy is a common, count, singular, definite noun. So we use the article the. That means both the speaker and the listener know the specific boy that we are talking about. In this next example, we have a different sentence with a different article. Our noun is still boy, but now we use the article a. Why did we do that? Well, it's a common, count, singular, indefinite noun. So we're going to use an a or an. That means the listener probably doesn't know the boy in question. Here's another example. In this sentence, boys are cute. Boys are our noun, and as you can see, we have no article. Why? Well, again, if we check our noun, it's common, count, plural, because it has an S, and indefinite. So as you can see in our chart, when something is true in general, we don't use an article. Lastly, let's look at some non-count noun examples. In this sentence, the water is cold. Water's our noun, the is the article, And if we check our chart, that's a common, non-count, definite noun. That means we use the. And if we check our last example, water is cold. In this sentence, again, you'll see that water is our noun, but in front of it, we have no article. Why is that? Again, if we check our chart, it's common, non-count, indefinite, so we use no article. Just remember, keep practicing. Articles are not easy. The chart and 4 questions can help you, but one other thing you can do is read and listen to native speakers to see and hear how they naturally use them.